Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stellaris with the Roman Empire. Now, things are going okay, but it's 24:06. At some point the crisis is going to come in. If they spawn up here, we're going to have some real problems. I have also knocked down the graphics settings somewhat, a little bit. You might be able to tell just a little bit there on the graphical lines at the edge. It's a little less kind of powerful as it was before. My hope is this might just help us with our stuttering and our slowness in game. I have to see. So it looks a little bit less kind of clean, and apologies for that. I just don't see another option really at the moment to try get this place back on, or to get essentially this game back on track, because it is struggling a bit in all honesty. Now we are at war with the Gudgans, or at least one of the Gudgan successor states. So we get time ticking along while we carry on with that. It looks to me like it's still chunking a little bit, but hopefully the graphical knockdown might help it slightly. Because at some point we're going to have to deal with...
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
At some point we're going to have to deal with the crisis, and that's going to have a lot of ships, and it's going to cause a lot of frame rate issues, I would imagine. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's get this fleet back over to Shukon. Shouldn't take them too long, only 58 days. We're not far off being able to get them as a vassal state, which is really what I want with this more than anything else. Of course, I could go for settle status quo. The new Gudgan Empire will be created as an ally or subject of the Roman Empire. So we could do that. I don't know if they've got any...
Communications alert.
I don't know if they've actually got any spare place left. We might be able to just make it work like that. It's more money for them than for us, so no. We've got we've got a bunch of partially occupied systems up here. So what we want to do is get our army just going in Tabit, and then need to go up and deal with all these planets up here. If the game decides to move in, there we go. So we're gonna. Oh my goodness, we've got a lot of planets, a lot of systems here. Right, get landing, and let's get one of our fleets over, or in this case, two of our fleets. They're just gonna come bomb these worlds. We also finally have max consumer goods, which never normally happens. So we'll sell some of those off, just so we're always constantly making more. Unity, we're only 11 months away. Could be pretty useful. I'm just keeping an eye on our worlds as well. Let's see what we need to get some more exotic gases. So exotic gas refineries across the board, please. I think we can get a couple of them, which is quite useful. In fact, we've got one there, but we'll get some more if we can. Just to stem the flow of exotic gases that we're wasting at the moment. Well, not wasting, we're using it for research, which is inherently important. But still, we'll see. Nostia probably needs some more amenities. I think there's a way we can do that. We've already launched Luxuries Distributed. Okay, so we can't at the moment. Fine. That's a cool system.
Spaceport engaged.
Right, we're engaging some systems, that's
Planetary
good.
pacification protocols initiated.
Okay, we are.
Ship augmentations completed.
We've started the process of
Spaceport engaged.
landing on their systems, which is good.
Technological acquisition successful.
Technological acquisition, we've got advanced railguns, that's excellent. Synthetic crystal plants, report cannons. We'll take the... what do we want? We'll take synthetic crystal plants, we might need those in the future. All these guys can now be upgraded, excellent. Just going to give them some more power, which is always useful. And let's also go to our fleets, our ships. They can't really upgrade at the moment because they're away from home, but that's fine. Do these guys have a bunch of armies on them?
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Oh, these guys actually have a lot of armies. Fine. Let's get these guys over from Pesh. We might not need both of them though, so we'll leave one of these guys behind here at Pesh. They can start work on this tomb world here. Oh, this one has no armies. Fine, that's probably not needed then.
Technological acquisition successful.
Maybe over at Biltron instead. We've got planetary resurfacing done. Good. Let's go for... We're doing fine for food. I'll take the food processing centres. Could turn into something useful in the future. We're down to 43. I think once we take over their last few planets, then it'll be fine. I could just get a new ally up and running now, but it would get messy. I'd rather just... I'd rather get these guys all on side, one way or another. This fleet here is going to need to go to... Is it Unabal or Naufem? Unabal can go straight away. Go to Naufem and just knock it down a bit, please. You go to Unabal and get that underway, that ground invasion underway.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, Science Nexus is done. Excellent. It's a mega structure. We'll have to see where we can put that. Speaking of research, let's go for more research in general. One of my construction ships. I don't know where we can build these science things. These science nexuses. Science Nexus site. Oh, we can build it there. Fine. Science Nexus site. Let's get that built. I don't know. Well, hopefully it'll be useful here.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
But that would increase our sites by what, a fifth of each of them over time. So that's pretty good. In fact, can we get multiple of them down? If we could, that'd be great. Maybe we can only get one Science Nexus down. We're going to get one Science Nexus down, that's not so great. But we will build this Dyson Swarm on Pash, because that should give us trade and also physics. So I don't see why we wouldn't do that, really. Over down here, let's go back to our armies, wherever they may be. Over here at Stellaris. We need to land on Unabal. Sorry, I actually don't need to land on Unabal. I need you to land on Naufem. Although Naufem actually has some opposition, but we are bombarding it. It should be okay. Orbital bombardment, absolutely fine. Yes.
Planetary pacification.
I don't particularly want to own these worlds. I just want to take them over so I can have them as a vassal state. I think that'd be vastly more important, to be honest with you. So we will take some issues here. We will take some issue. We will take some damage here. Oh, interesting. Where did these replicas come from? Oh, these are the Praku. Ah, they come to lend a hand. That's kind of them. So we might lose a few troops here, but nothing too bad, I would say. Yeah, we'll take over Naufem. That's fine. Naufem.
Ground invasion.
Yeah, ground invasion complete, and we're going to go over to Pesh now. I think we've just got to take out Pesh and Biltron, and then we'll be there.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, we're actually mass producing consumer goods now, which is great. Let's sell some of them. Although we're soon going to be at max energy credits as well. And synthetic crystal plants is done. Excellent. Ooh, kinetic weapon fire rate up by 5%. It's going to take a long time to get there though. 173 months. Am I willing to wait that long on engineering? Because engineering can be pretty useful. I think I am, because I think kinetic range kinetic weapons can be pretty powerful. That's my hope anyway. We'll have to see. It might not be worth it, but we're going to certainly try. Get all these guys upgraded. Gudgan orders to declare war on the true Gudgan Horde. Interesting. Oh, that's our guys, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they're up to they're down to 30% now. We're getting somewhere. Let's go to our fleets. They need to come over to Pesh, and then over here at Biltron. Hopefully the armies here aren't too bad. Oh, 603 there.
Ship augmentation.
It looks like the Gudgan successor Khanate are coming in as well. Let's go bomb this tomb world a little bit. Well, I imagine it looks like we're not the only ones to do so. That's very interesting. Right, you guys, you come and land on Homite?
Alert. Station engaged.
Homite. We'll go with Homite. It's probably not the correct terminology,
Alert.
but
Space
terminology
port
nonetheless. There we go. We've taken it. They're down to minus 26. Good. Bring our fleets over to here. And someone's ready to level up. Head of research, Gaius Various. Take expertise propulsion, because propulsion is always useful. I care a little bit less about biology, in all honesty, given that we are, in general, a machine empire. How's the war over at the Newtans going with the fallen empire? Defendable exhaustion is high, so they might call it soon. As soon as we take over these last few systems, I can't imagine they will. I imagine they'll capitulate pretty soon. There's this partial system down here I didn't see. That's unfortunate. And a partial system. I did see another one somewhere. Here at Corgus. And oh my goodness, there's a lot more than I thought. There's Thabit, Dumgwa, Corgus. Fine. We'll have to see how this goes, but let's take this planet next. And armies here.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I don't want to hold on to these guys. I really just want to take them over
Augmentations completed.
and make these guys a vassal states. That's all I really want.
Initiated.
That's all I really care about. I really don't need them. The actual lands to myself, and it would just be a pain. It'd be a pain to manage them. So that's why we do this. Right, unyielding defense armies now produce 0.5 unity, or starbase and the performance have their hull points and damage increased by 33%. We will take defensive zeal. That's just whacked up our bastions by a fair old deal. Look at that. It's about 20,000 it's just added on there.
Units have achieved all
Pretty damn good. Right, go land on Biltron, or Biltong, depending. Minus 25, we're getting there. We're moving in the right direction for sure. I don't think they've even got any fleets left, to be honest. It's just we've got to clear up all these.
Spaceport engaged.
Just got to clear up all these minor places, to be honest. Right, so let's get our fleets at Biltong moving. They're going to have to go to Inagor here. We'll start at Inagor and then go from there.
Alert. Station engaged.
I mean, if there's not many armies here, then we should be okay.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Yeah, come to here and bombard it, please. Ablita. We're moving in the right direction, but it's going to take a while. Just gonna get all these planets under our grip now. So, we've taken this, but Biltron has been taken by the Gudgan successor Khanate. That's mildly annoying. So we're not going to hold all of that, but we'll go to Inagor here with our fleets. We want to think about actually getting a second army down. So let's go to Romulus. or to Roma even. And we're going to recruit some more armies. Could get some clone armies from the Zrai, but they're not that useful. I prefer to take these advanced war armies. 15 should do, that's fine. Be a second army, which is by no means a bad thing. We can activate a relic, I don't think we're going to do so, however. We should really clear out these last blockers though, because that gives us more districts to play with. And that's always going to be useful. Let's just clear these out. Right. I'm just keeping these other fleets here. I don't think they're going to be particularly needed, and I think actually you guys can return home. I don't think you'll need it as much. We get more benefits from the mercenaries. They don't pay as much as I thought they would perhaps do, but that's fine. Right, over here. Where's our fleets? There they are. They need to land over here. I'll take out Ablita. Also taking out Ablita, we can push down to Korgas. Or actually, probably Pobril.
Technological acquisition successful.
Or Thabit. We'll go to Thabit next, that's fine. More food processing. Ooh, lots of rare things here. Galactic markets, ancient Satura artillery. Oh, that's like a Titan weapon. It's a kinetic Titan weapon. Galactic stock exchange. Planet limit of 1. Wax up the trade value though. Orbital stock exchange might be pretty useful if we want to max out trade. I think we're doing okay though at the moment. Naval capacity. I'm going to take this Titan weapon. It just sounds fun. Or I can create a resort world. Might be useful. No, we'll go for this Titan weapon. It just feels like a useful thing to go for. Yeah, you guys at Eurus, you can head back to Romulus. I don't think you'll need it elsewhere at the moment.
Station engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
So new technological acquisition, more research, wonderful. Quantum catapult, that sounds fun. We're getting to some of these nice rare techs now. Okay, I think that allows us to go into some random... I think that allows us to throw ourselves into a random system that could be, if nothing else, just pretty fun to deal with. Now where... Oh yeah, it was at Pash, wasn't it? It's being built at Pash, I believe. No, it was being built over here, the Science Nexus.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Oh, peace between Vestige and Gagassians. Gagassian is humiliated, reducing the influence gain and pop happiness. And Gagassian, this wants to revoke all their claims on the other Vestige. Fine. Possibly putting down claims on here might not be a great idea. I'm just going to get rid of these, actually. Because I don't want to annoy them if I can help it. There we go. These guys, I'm guessing, are probably still okay for me to join them. Yes, but we just need to be at peace ourselves. So let's... How long till this is done? Minus 21. We're getting there. We could also just push for a white peace now, but I don't know if that's really the best option, to be honest.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Okay, you've done that. You need to come down to Pobril now. Or to Thabit, one of the two.
Spaceport engaged.
Pobril, we'll go to Pobril next. We'll wrap up Korgus, Dumgwa, and Thabit as time goes on. How's our second army doing? It's taken a while to be built, so be it. Okay.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
That's just a navy, that's not something we need to worry about. 34 days till you guys move, let's speed up time a bit.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Commercial pact with the Praku. I don't want really to lose my unity, and we're doing fine in terms of energy at the moment, so that's fine. I can't tell if the game is running a little bit better or worse. It's a little hard to tell. Right, here comes our fleets. Good. We're maxed out on energy, but they need to clear out these areas, so let's get them landing on here. Land armies, thank you. Let's buy some more exotic gases, because we're going to need them. They're down to minus 14. They're really not far off. I was about to say we'll just go for a... I was about to say we'll go for a white peace, but I don't think we will now. We'll keep pushing for this victory.
Spaceport engaged.
We'll push for this vassalization, and then we'll join the Federation that we've been missing out on for so long. Okay, these guys upgraded.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Right, this guy is now under our control. Excellent. We need to go over to Tapata even. Thankfully, our allies are actually bombarding this for us. The Gudgan Order. Excellent. Then we're down to minus 13. We're getting there.
Planetary pacification protocol.
I just don't want
initiated.
the Nutans to go to war with someone else in the meantime. so we can join in and come back to our old friends at the Interstellar Strategic Alliance. It would have been quite some time since we were away from them. Right, over at Pobril. How are we doing? We must be nearly there.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
It's a pretty strong army, but we should be able to manage.
Planetary alert.
Yeah,
Blocker expunged.
Don't think they're going to... You know... We might lose some troops here, but that's fine. New commanders added to the leader pool. I don't know if we really have space for them. Spiria Cotia, that's fine.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Because we've already got Postumus Catilius here. Right, this is now under our ownership, up to minus 2. Come on, we're so nearly there. We don't need to take all these systems, we just need to take probably the one at Corgus. Would do it for us. And this, tell you what, this guy can have either Spirit or Hosta. Take Ostia, that's fine.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
It's just probably good for us to have two separate
Fleet
armies.
engaged. Alert. Station engaged.
We're nearly there with the Gudgan. With these Gudgans here, this Gudgan War of Ownership. We're not far off. We've got a bunch of food, so let's sell it. There we go. Just buys us some time, if nothing else. Okay, once these guys take out Kartasht, we should be okay. Oh, the Gudgan Horde took it, that's annoying.
Planetary pacification protocol.
Oh no, sorry, my mistake. So there's another ground invasion. We're up to majority of our mine artifacts, so we'll reverse arcane technology as normal. Shouldn't be too long before we take over Hashed.
Ground invasion
there we
units
go.
have achieved all objectives.
Achieve war goals, yes please. That's going to send all our guys back home now, because they're not needed here anymore. Same with our fleets, they can go for an upgrade. Classes 4, Classes 2, and of course Classes 3. Because by that we'll claim the peace as soon as we can.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Although I imagine we'll need to hash out some details over their vassalization. Yeah, they're already negotiating the offer, that's fine. Or considering the offer, I should say. They're ready to surrender. I think we have already sent it to them, so it shouldn't be too much longer. They should capitulate pretty soon. There we go. So the true Gudgan Horde should now be a vassal. Excellent. I'll establish an embassy to essentially make friends with them. And let's negotiate our agreement. How are they doing at the moment? They'll join us in defensive wars. That's probably okay. For now, we'll keep them on side. Yeah. For now, we'll just keep them like that. And finally, if we can, these guys haven't gone to war, which I don't think they have. Oh my goodness, ask to join Federation. We're finally going to manage it. Confirm. I think the others should accept it. Okay, the Gudgans wouldn't like an embassy. Fine, whatever. Got a new dig site. I haven't had a new dig site in ages. Where's that? Oh, it's down in Lipian territory. Well, we're not going to be able to go deal with that. That's too far away. But so be it. Well, we've got another vassal on side now. And we're back in the Federation! No, we're not back in the Federation yet. They've just said we're happy to give it a go. Why are we losing so many minerals? Overlord subsidy, that would probably be why.
Communications alert.
Okay, we think the Roman Empire would be a valuable ally. Would you join the Interstellar Strategic Alliance? Yes, I would, after so long. I returned to my old friends.
Decrypted our communications.
I returned to my old friends, and now look how powerful we are in comparison. It's going to knock down our naval capacity by a huge amount. But this is going to be good. So, Gigassians. Good to have you back, old friends. How are you? Research agreement? Absolutely. We can learn a bunch of stuff from them. I can kick them from the Federation. Ah, that's funny. Okay, so a bunch of people are going to be unhappy now that we changed our diplomatic stuff with everyone. You guys... Oh no, you're our friends, aren't you? Yeah, you're our friends. Polissamans. I'm happy to do a research agreement. And I need to do the same with the New Tans. I may well now be brought into wars that I don't want to really deal with. But that's fine. Federation, let's have a look. So yeah, we're now at max level 5. So diplomatic weight, galactic peacekeepers, interstellar cores, multi-unity, Federation fleet, damage to endgame crisis factions. We have knocked down our naval capacity by quite some way, so we're going to need to fix that because that's going to cost us a bunch of stuff. By the way, are we still making those Titans? I thought we might be, but I don't know where they've gone. Battle cruisers, battleships. Let me go to fleet management. Where did I put these Titans in? I feel like I put them in here with Titans Pilgrims. They might already be built and on their way, I'm not sure.
Communications alert.
Right, research agreement, that's fine, we're already agreeing to that. Ah, old friends, it's good to be back. Doesn't mean the red and yellow is gone. But look how many, there's so many, vassal states here. There's a lot of lots of these small vassal states, which means cohesion is going to really knock itself down, I would imagine. We do want to put a leader here. Al-Hastilia is on the council. We probably want another one here. Actually, just to talk about... Not cancel agenda speed. We basically want someone to help with cohesion here. I'm trying to see if there's anyone who's particularly good at doing so. We'll hire this guy. Why not? He can lead a goal. I have 3 priorities: planning, production, and prosperity. That should hopefully help our cohesion, because our cohesion is not great. There's a lot of xenophobes, a lot of spiritualists. There's going to be a lot of cohesion problems. I'm a xenophile. I actually probably shouldn't be xenophile, because it's going to go against everything else here. Pretty much everyone else is xenophobe. No one else is... there's a few people xenophiles, I suppose. Factions. Because what are we? Are we fanatic? No, we're fanatic xenophiles. That's not really what I want. If we go to our factions... Society, management, government, factions. Here we go. We don't have, do we have a xenophobic? No, we don't. I wouldn't mind pushing for like militarists and authoritarians. So these guys here manage faction. Okay, they're not above 20% support. Same with these guys. I need to promote those guys. I'm actually going to stop promoting this faction here. Not suppress them by any means. I'm just concerned about the cohesion of our place. That could be problematic. Yeah, I want to embrace these guys, but I can't. Situational. There might be a way I can do so, however. I think if I go to government, once impenetrable border is done, I might be able to do something else here. War philosophy. I want to make myself quite like aggressive. Expansionist, cooperative, belligerent. I just want to see if I can find ways to bring people over to our way of thinking. Decisions. Museum artifacts. I'll just say. Migrations with new towns. I'm going to say no. I don't actually want more migrations, to be honest. We also need to think about some of our... Like, Direp here. Direp is due to be a proper citadel, but some of these other places could have more anchorages on them. If these guys are upgraded, that'd be fine. Because our naval capacity is going to be severely weakened because of this. Just have a look at the fleets here. There's a lot of fleets going, goodness me. Where is the main... Which one is the main fleet? Got to find it. It's 28.5 there. 10.2. There's so many Federation fleets. It's 81,000 there. It's good to be back there amongst friends for sure. We're actually losing a lot of minerals here, but a lot of that's due to our overlord subsidy and jobs. That's fine. I'm sure we can earn this back. Or if nothing else, we can just buy them. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. We are heavily over our naval capacity.
Locker expunged.
So yes, cost of military ships increased by 53%. That being said, we are kind of keeping up with it, so it's not a huge problem. Right, True Gudgan Horde, are you willing to be somewhat friends now? I know you're disloyal. I'm actually going to send someone to improve relations down there. I don't think we need all these people improving relations with the new Tans anymore. How are the Salimi mediators doing? They look okay. They look fine for now. By the way, where does that put us in the... If we go to situation log, victory screen, we put ourselves into second place. Oh, yes. Just by having that federation and also presumably having quite a few subject empires, that's really helped us out. And we're still way behind the strength of the Lipian Blessed Covenant by quite some way, and actually the Relics is giving us a lot of score as well. So the Lipians we do need to knock down, but we are actually ahead of the Fallen Empires, which is pretty amazing, to be honest. I do wonder who the crisis will be. We've probably also knocked up the power of the Gagassians as well. The Praku, are they members of the Hallowed Partnership? They're not even a spiritualist. What they are, however, is the Xenophiles. And it looks to me like the Hallowed Partnership actually has pretty good cohesion. If I build a spy network here, would that work? Let's have a look. Probably not. We haven't invested in our spy technology at all, really. But let's keep pushing. on all fronts. I want to see if I can get these guys out of this alliance. The Lipians, or the Praku. The Praku I would not mind... no, we're not the Federation President. Fine, so we're not going to be able to declare wars now. Who is our Federation President? President is the Nutans. Fine. There's also a administrative sanctions. Let's have a look. Senate floor. Monthly unity down for people in breach of galactic law. The only people currently in breach of galactic law are the Gudgan successor Khanate and Human commonality. I'm going to go with my friends like the Gagassians. Speaking of which, the Gudgan successor Khanate, which does exist somewhere in this mess, would you... I mean, first of all, we would not be able to get that, but I wonder if we could propose vassalization with you guys. So I'll send someone to improve relations with you in an effort to bring you guys on side, although this is just going to make our Federation even less cohesive, although we are getting monthly cohesion in the right direction, so that's fine. Hopefully, because most of these guys are actually kind of tributaries or vassal states, that should be hopefully okay. I do wonder if I can bring the Nation Approaching Light round to my way of thinking. If I was to negotiate agreement, can I get them to actually come over to my way of ethics? I'm not sure I can, you know.
Alert.
We'll have to see.
Standard space entity encounter.
We're up to 2410 now, so I wonder what's going to happen from now on. We are yet to encounter the crisis. The crisis will happen. We are going to need to work on our naval capacity for sure. This guy can be upgraded. We've got plenty of spare star bases, so we could think about more anchorages across the board. Darep, however, is going to have to be a proper citadel, I think.
Planetary
The Humans. Could I offer propose subjugation? I could if I had friendly relations with them, but they're generally kind of terrible. I don't really care about them. I think they're the weakest empire in the entire game. It looks like Pasha's got its science... Oh, it's got its Dyson Swarm up and running. Excellent. We're going to get that upgraded as best we can. And the one at Barban, is that one still being built? Out of curiosity. It is. It's a long time to build a science nexus. Goodness me. But it should hopefully be worth it. Right. Senate has passed that sanction. That's unfortunate. I want to see if I can get this relocate the galactic market passed. But we're going to have to wait another 5 or so years before we can declare that as an emergency measure. What's next? Moderate military sanctions. So naval capacity down for people in breach of galactic law. Fine. Let's see if there's anything like major at the moment. Doesn't seem to be. Right. Ancient sorter artillery. That's fun. That's a kinetic weapon. And we'll go for Hypercom's Forum. The Lipian government has created a gateway. Fine. I'm concerned as to what might happen in the future. I'm very concerned.
Planetary alert.
Okay, they're building a lot of these they're building a lot of these gateways. That's interesting. Over here at Altulf, I wonder if is there something we can build here? Build megastructure, hyper relay, Dyson Swarm.
Completed.
Can only build it there though. It's hardly very useful. Just trying to see if there's any other major candidates for potentially getting another Dyson Swarm down. At this point, I'm more. I care probably more about tech than anything else. I don't know if we need the science as much anymore. Sorry, not the science, the
Planetary alert. Log
energy. Well, there's
exposed.
pretty good energy there. Build megastructure. Have a Dyson swarm. You may as well. Don't see why you wouldn't. Over at Gudgan, let's have a look. You guys are doing pretty well. I don't think you actually went over here, did you? Build me a megastructure. Dyson swarm. No. Build megastructure. Dyson swarm. There we go. Now you're on the. Now you should be on the move. No, apparently not. Is it because you can't make it away from... No, you can make it over from Pash. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. You just return back to base. Let's buy some more exotic gases because we'll need them. And also it just clears out our energy credits a little bit as well. Superior courtiers ready to put to work. We don't have anywhere for them to go at the moment. Get these upgraded. Get these upgraded. Get the ones at Barban upgraded as well. Because the more defences we have against the inevitable force that come in, the better. I really hope they come at the bottom of the galaxy, not the top.
Augmentations completed.
I'm not sure which crisis we're expecting. Whichever crisis we are expecting, we're going to have some issues for sure. Interesting. We will leave things there for now. We've finally made ourselves friends with the Gagastians and the Newtans again. Back in the Interstellar Strategic Alliance after all this time. There is pretty good cohesion because of, I think, because we're actually putting in representatives, or at least all the Empire's putting in representatives. However, we've got to watch out. Everyone is kind of opposing to someone else. And so yeah, they can have negative connotations with that. We are by far and away the most powerful faction in this empire. Faction in this empire? What am I saying? The most powerful empire in this alliance. And we're currently in second place. If we go to the situation log. But the Preku aren't that far behind, and if the Salimis actually become more and more awakened, we could have some issues. Lipians, we need to find a way to deal with them. Because they are way too powerful. In fact, we're probably going to send someone over here as an envoy in an effort to try and whack up our infiltration. I don't think it's going to really work. And actually they are friendly with us, but they're too powerful and we need to deal with them. All that's coming next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.